Hey everyone, Alexander over here from Coldwell Banker. Today we're going to talk about pretty much the follow-up on septic system regarding about the installation, how that goes, and what requirements you need to do to have it, and also what is the most important thing to maintain a well cesspool. So, but let me show you how we're going right now with the project. We're going to have Donald Gliton over here and Nathan Fields, which is just going to explain it to us what is the process. But let me show you what we got over here. So in that way, you can understand the entire process. All right, so as you can see right now, we're going to have basically the septic system. There is the contractors back there. And the idea is to basically to connect. This is a 4-unit property. I mean, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. And what they're gonna do, they're gonna be pretty much, they're gonna connect that over here through the end. And then what's gonna happen is, once the connection is over here, they're gonna put a box over here to do the leach field in that area. So let me show you what we got on here. So that way you can explain everything. Gentlemen, Nathan, so you're gonna talk about this? All right, so you can put it over here, you can connect it over here or something like that. Yeah, put it over here, so much better. There you go, much better in that way. Yeah, good. All good. All right, cool. So Nathan,
yes,
talk to me. What are we gonna do today with this? This is a conventional septic system, right?
This is actually an Elgin system, so we're putting in a whole new system here. There's existing cesspools.
Okay.
They have failed. You can see just how wet the area is, that there's no shot of them working anyways. The water table's too high, and this system is no good anymore. So we're going ahead. We're going to be putting in an Elgin system. It's a 4-bedroom system. It's a 1,500-gallon tank.
1,500-gallon tank? Okay.
So we're going to be teeing right into the outlet there.
Right there, this one over here.
Yep, the orange line there. You can see it painted.
Yep.
That's going to be the outlet. It's going to be running right into this hole here.
Okay.
We're going to connect. That's how we're going to be connecting to the house.
Okay.
All the sewage from the house will be coming into this first tank. In here, all the solids and everything that comes into the tank is going to be cleaned out here. There's going to be a solid layer on the bottom where all the solids settle, and there'll be a scum layer on the top where any grease and fats will go to the top, and in the middle there's going to be a nice layer of effluent, which is essentially dirty water.
Gotcha. Now, so you said no grease, no wipes.
Yep. So the only thing that should be going in this tank is toilet paper and whatever comes out of you.
Whatever. But the
no
most important thing, nothing solid like material.
Yep. No other materials.
Organic things.
Only organic. Right. We don't want to be seeing any tampons, condoms, wipes,
whatever it is.
Anything else. We don't want anything going in here outside of those couple things we mentioned. So,
now, once we got over here, what is this thing on the top?
So this is called a distribution box. A lot of people refer to it as a D-box. What this is going to do is this is going to go down here where the future leach field is going to be. And the effluent that comes out of this tank, the separated water-only material is going to go down. It's going to go into this box. And then this box is going to ensure that we're getting even distribution into the leach field. So water's going to come in one of these holes, and it'll fill up here. And once it gets to a certain height, it's going to go out each of these holes evenly. So that way the entire system is utilized.
So this one is going to go to the leach field, basically.
So this will be coming out. It'll be coming out of here.
Okay.
And that's going to be running down probably on a 45 around. And then it's going to go right into this distribution box, which is going to be probably somewhere on this side of the system here. We're going to be following the plans. And
so now this chamber is what it's for?
So this is the output chamber. So the other side was the input. That's where everything comes in from the house.
Okay.
All the solids and everything gets mixed out. And between the two tanks is a baffle, is what they call it. It's basically a wall. You can see it real good from this side. It's a wall. There's a wall with a small gap of maybe about 4 inches. So the only thing that's going to be coming through there is going to be water, because the solids are the effluent. The solids are going to settle, the fats are going to float, and so the water is the only thing in that middle area. So the water is going to go from the input side of the tank into the output.
And then goes to the deep box.
So there's going to be a T in here with a filter, so that way we ensure only water is coming out of this pipe, or only effluent's coming out. That effluent will be going through a pipe to this distribution box, which is going to be out in this field here. You can see it roughly staked off. And
Gotcha.
at that point, it's going to be piped from that distribution box into Elgin systems, where that's going to help get that water treated from being effluent, and it's going to return it back into the natural system as groundwater.
All right.
Safely and treated, so it's not just dumping raw sewage like you kind of see here with a cesspool.
Now, question for you is, once you finish over here, this is gonna be, how's that gonna look like at the end?
So this entire tank is going to be covered. Unfortunately, this system has to be so high out of the ground because of DEM regulations. The water table is too high, and the loading rate, or the water table is too high, so the system has to be 3 full feet above the water table. So we got I believe here we got an 18-inch water table, or we got a 2-foot water table, so we got to go up another foot, and then the system is going to be installed, and then there'll be more cover on top. So this whole area that you see is low and wet is going to be raised way up to get us out of the water and get the system compliant with DEM regulations. So
Gotcha.
that's why this tank's high.
So now
We're gonna cover
for
it.
educational purposes, Nathan Fields, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. So educational purposes, so every septic system is different than the others. It cannot be all cookie cutter because it depends on the water level. I mean,
Water table, yep.
water tables and the conditions on the ground and everything.
Exactly. Yep.
So
and also you got to consider that there's different needs of every system. So we got a 4-bedroom house here.